Welcome to Ask the Boss. I've been joined by the one, the only Kenny Jackett. Kenny, how are you?
Very good, yourself?
I'm absolutely fantastic. I apologise, I'm a little bit late today. I got lost on the way. It's tricky, isn't it, getting here?
Yeah, driving around London's not an easy one.
Not good at all.
Tube, get on the train, that's the best one.
3 hours to come 12 miles. Absolute disgrace. Now, this is an interview that has come from Twitter questions. What are your thoughts on Twitter?
Yeah, it's here to stay. I think it has to be regulated in terms of professional football and professional football clubs because it is a team game, and sometimes people putting individual opinions can be detrimental to the team, but has to be controlled, but it's not going to go away. Okay,
right. People have been tweeting in. There's a mixed bag of questions here, Kenny. There's some great ones, there's some interesting ones. A couple that I've been asked before, but I haven't actually asked them, but I think you're the man for them. Your first one is from Henry Robson, and he wants to know, what's your first memory of going to the Den as a player?
The old Den was a very intimidating place, and when we played there, they had a very good team as well. You know, Sheringham coming through, Cascarino, two good wingers. The boy Stevenson was very good. So it was a good side, intimidating place, and going into that cage at the end where you had to go through to get back to the dressing room was tough.
As a player, does that affect you? How did it affect you? Did it inspire you, or was it like, oh?
Well, the first thing is it's not intimidating without a good side, and they did have a good team, you know, and they've had several good sides down the years. But with a good team, then the crowd can get behind them, and it can be intimidating and a difficult place to go and play.
Graham Harrison asks, Kenny, as a proud Welshman, would you advise or stop one of your Millwall players playing for Great Britain at the Olympics?
No, I wouldn't. I think it's almost a one-off chance. So I would encourage it if it was one of my players. I think it can have ramifications over the summer, over your programme. Yeah. You could end up getting to next season, you know, perhaps not having as much rest as other people, but it is a one-off opportunity, and in the end, it's a fantastic opportunity that you have to take if you get the opportunity. You looking forward to the Olympics? Yeah, with it being in London, you know, we've put in for the tickets unsuccessfully. Have you got any? No, we haven't. No, as a family, we've been putting in for tickets, but you know, I've got one or two avenues still that I might go for. But the opportunity to go and watch the Olympics in London is one should be taken up. Yeah. With your connections, Kenny, surely we can sort some tickets out. Kenny Jackett. French Dan wants to know, Kenny, what is your Elton John karaoke tune of choice? Couldn't really see myself as a karaoke man. It's disappointing. Seen Elton John a lot of times in concert over the years. Fantastic performer. Hard to really put up with one. He's so good and got such a high number of big hits going back, but couldn't sort of single out one. What was it like in those days when Elton was, you know, knocking about the place? I mean, it must have been brilliant. Yeah, it's great. I mean, we went all around the world, and if we're truthful, it wasn't because we were great footballers. It was because our chairman was such a great musician. But you know, we got fantastic tours. We went to the Far East. You know, went to the West Indies, America. So you know, it was a great way to see the world. And you know, the chairman there was very active, and he was into football, followed it, knew everything about Watford, knew everything about the industry at the time, and you know was very passionate about the club, as well as putting, you know, high numbers in, high figures in terms of, you know, finance. But yeah, good times for the club, and you know, with somebody of that type of profile, as I said, we certainly saw the world.